turn here.
Only killing one for the pin. Cross, turning up, apart.
Slide,
Wheel, go wheel.
big cavitation.
Oh, big loss. The rudder there for the Italians. They could potentially be late here for this start. Big mistake by the Italian team.
Come on. Still quite early. I want to be over here.
Racing all the time, guys.
16 seconds, big down.
Full speed, boys, all the way. Can't get there.
So advantage to the British team.
To the lay line.
Here we go. Away. Let's go.
Hey.
Okay, happy to peel there now.
Race 5 in the Louis Vuitton Cup final is on. Early advantage, INEOS Britannia.
INEOS Britannia 35 metres back, doing 35 knots, but it didn't matter. They have the advantage.
Yeah, that is a massive advantage in these early stages of this race for INEOS Britannia.
Coming for the two spots here. Trying for a right turn here.
Only killing one for the pin. Cross, turning up, apart.
So just a big loss of
Big
the
cavitation.
rudder and the foil there. So a big
Turning up.
ventilation. You see just too high there on that leeward foil and a big ventilation, so pulling an air path down.
Potential one for us.
Coming up to halfway up the first bit, windward beat. The top right looks a little bit favoured. We have got this effect of the wind wrapping round high land over on the port side. So the call before the race from both teams was soft right call, which means starboard approach from the right-hand side probably gives you the best angle and best breeze.
Decision-making time now for the British of whether they tack or carry on.
That's one.
They're opting for the one less manoeuvre. They'll do one tap to get to the top. The Italians also one more manoeuvre to the top.
5 seconds. Stand by. 1, 2, 1, mate. Standing. Farewell. 2, 1, down board. No problem. No problem. That boat.
INEOS Britannia setting up for a right turn. Luna Rossa most likely a left turn.
INEOS Britannia complete the first leg of 8, and in a game where you have to minimise mistakes, Rossa Prada Pirelli will be kicking themselves at the moment, but they are flying into that top gate for the first time with 7 legs to go. This is, even at this point, anybody's race.
Big slide, boys. Hey, we just take a little high mode here.
So the British team just putting the Italians there right in their exhaust fumes, so that dirty air off
on this angle.
their rig, affecting the performance now of the Italian team.
Both one and right.
The Italian team most likely will follow the right turn of INEOS Britannia.
So INEOS Britannia still with that slight edge, gained in the start box error by Rossa Prada Pirelli, but they are holding it and look assured the way they are holding this lead as we complete 3 legs and head downwind for leg number 4 of 8.
Both boats able to tow a barefoot water skier upwind at the moment at 80 kilometres an hour.
I don't fancy it though, do you?
You want to have your knees strapped up, that's for sure, going upwind into those waves, but unbelievable performance, tacking through around about 80 degrees or less.
Very taxing. Hey, I think he tacks, we tack. Okay, yeah, okay, anytime. Thank you.
Coming up to this investing. 2, 1, 4 down.
Just see how little the boats turn through the eye of the wind. Absolutely nothing in the performance between these two boats. Absolutely tied together with a piece of string.
So it's been a strong upwind leg for Rossa Prada Pirelli, and it still remains tight as INEOS Britannia continue to lead in this fifth race. Remember, the scoreboard at the moment, it's 2-all.
They will be slightly down speed for this bear away, the British, so having to sail through the foil wash here. The Italians, so needing to be careful not to get caught in that vortex through the water there. That will upset the boat's trim.
Hey, try and lock her in, boys.
On your bias to the left gate, but not much. Make sure we go, just go a touch past it.
Little gain on this leg for INEOS Britannia. A little bit of breathing space.
Quiet down.
Certainly sailing the boat accurately. INEOS team. Italians breathing right down their neck at the moment, so cannot afford any mistakes. British team doing a fantastic job, just taking all the options for the overtaking move away from Rossa Prada Pirelli, forcing them to follow, which is what they're wanting to do.
Happy here? Happy right turn? Happy right turn. Okay, stand by.
It would appear that the word of the day in the INEOS Britannia camp is control, and control they do. Race 5 of the Louis Vuitton Cup.
Oh, and they've had a big slide. The British team, they need to get it under control. They've just got the grip back there, but that's a huge loss of performance. The Italians will probably sail right up behind them and then immediately tack. They need to get locked in as well.
Stand by. 2, 1, little bit.
Four down, 2,
And this race is back on with that big slide at the bottom. British team
Nice one, guys.
opening themselves up with that little mistake.
Big push here, guys.
Yep. Best performance.
Push. Okay, locking 3.
You can hear the tempo on board INEOS Britannia. They're back in defending mode.
2, 1, and working up.
Just as the boat's turning here, you see the side load and just that flow blowing those really skinny upstands on the foil. Full sideways slide here. Watch both foils blow the flow up, and big slide there. Massive wash off of performance. So unfortunate for the British team, and the race is now back to only 35 metres of distance.
3, 2, 1, board down.
Here's 4 down and turning. 3, 2, 1, mate.
And this could be really interesting, this next exchange. Perfectly timed tack there by the British team, only just keeping control of this race.
And 2, 1.
Luna Rossa are throwing everything at it.
They certainly are, but the British absolutely perfect execution of just putting them right in the dirty air every tack that they do. So
2, 1, 4 down. Moving. 3,
Italians are trying to wriggle their way free, but every time they come back in this situation on starboard tack, Ben Ainsley just putting them right in the roost.
With one leg to go, INEOS Britannia have survived a wee scare at the bottom mark and are still in control of race 5. The Italians try to throw everything at them, but the British are not budging.
1
And clear.
The Italian team will be looking for a mistake by INEOS Britannia to have any chance of getting back into this race. Absolutely on the rev limiter, the Cyclors powering that big carbon fibre missile downwind.
INEOS Britannia take another bite out of the points on the road to 7. And they will defeat Rossa Prada Pirelli in race 5. And they will go ahead 3-2 in the charge to the Louis Vuitton Cup. INEOS Britannia go ahead 3-2.